Why are people drawn to you when you're on semen retention? So I never understood this until now, I have an experience of actually understanding. So when you practice semen retention, just like when you do fasting, when you have deep meditation, some people take plant medicine, psilocybin, in order to what they're doing is they're letting go of their brain, or they're letting go of their ego, and they connect. They connect deeper into divinity, into the higher power, into this natural infinite intelligence, this life force energy, universal energy. They're connecting. They're plugging in. You're getting rid of, let's say, your lower state, your lower nature of your biological drive. You're going transcending past that to a degree. Semen intention helps you do that. When you connect, what happens is you connect with your higher purpose, because you're connecting into the higher power. You are part of this higher power. But if we have all these distractions, we're getting kept from plugging in. So what happens is we plug in, and then things start to make sense. We start to take the right divine action, the soul action. We start to do the things that are in alignment for us and for our highest good. So this is all making sense to me now. When you start practicing retention, everything you do will become effortless, and it'll be the right thing you do. You'll start to see some things that aren't for your life fall out of your life, because you're increasing your vibration. You're going to the higher frequency, which is the highest frequency, is like the higher power. So what does it start to look like? You start to embody this divine masculine energy. Kids are going to be drawn to it. Animals are going to be drawn to it. Men and women are going to be drawn to this energy. They may not understand why, but it's because you're connected to a higher power. Think of how Jesus was. This is that kind of energy that you're going to start to embody. It's someone that is purposeful, knows what they're doing, they're in alignment, and everything starts to fall into place for your life. Your purpose is given to you by God, from divinity, the higher power, and it's all nature. So think of your semen. It is DNA. It's actually, when you spill it out, you're spilling your DNA. So it's harder for you to connect and make those connections. Your DNA has your purpose, your DNA. So a DNA for a banana or for a flower, it already knows what it's going to be, its shape, its colors, how it's going to age. All of those things are part of the DNA. Is the coding that tells you what it's supposed to be doing. So you have your own DNA and purpose of how your body was created and built up, how it's supposed to be. What it's supposed to be doing is in it. It's in its own purpose, and it's in its own DNA. So the more you hold, the more you retain, the more you're going to be able to understand and pick up and become aware of what you're supposed to be doing and what your purpose is supposed to be. But the more you deplete, the more we can get lost, confused. This is when we have the mental fogness. We don't feel like we're progressing in life. The more you connect, it'll just be effortless. You'll be just flowing. You'll be into that flow of the higher power, this universal energy, life force energy. When you start practicing, success will naturally come to you. Success is a byproduct of what you're supposed to be doing. It's being successful is like a purpose. This is where the money comes in, because these are all higher frequency things. This is why more you start to attract higher vibrational people into your life that will help get you to where you need to be according to your purpose. Better relationships, you have better financial success in your life, better health. That's where the fitness in the gym comes in. All these things are just a result of a higher frequency, of a higher vibration. So the more you retain, the higher frequency you elevate to. Why are people drawn or attracted to people who practice semen retention? Your aura gives off what's going on in your life. Energy is information. So whatever you're feeling on the inside, you're radiating all of that energy. And if people, we're all sensitive, we have to practice this. We've lost this sense, but we can look at somebody and tell everything about them in their life, how their health is, what kind of trauma they're going through. It all is all energy, it's all information. This is where, when you tap into, this is where mediumship comes in. People just can tap in and understand. They're tapping into energy, which is just information, and just picking it up and understanding and reading. So an aura is giving off this information that people can read. And it might not be a conscious thing, but subconsciously they'll pick up on it and realize this man is on his purpose. This person knows what he's doing. It can be a loud confidence. It can be a very subtle confidence. But whatever you're doing in life, and what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing, you're doing the wrong thing, you will feel it. Your body is very intelligent. It's a natural intelligence. It will let you know what you're doing is right or wrong. And how you feel inside, if you know what you're doing right, you're going to radiate that good. The right and moral is higher frequency, higher energy. So whatever you're doing and you go out into the world, people pick up on that subconsciously. They know this man is doing right in his life. He has a higher purpose. He's following. He's in alignment, and that is what people are going to be drawn to, because it's a higher frequency, it's a higher vibration, and every individual wants that for themselves. So that is where you see people who are drawn to the energy because they're on the same path. They're working, they're leveling up, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. Then you have other people that don't want to do the work. And these are the people that want to drain you because their life might not be as par as it could be. It may not be as vibration, and they're not willing to do what it needs. They're not willing to do what they need to do, what it takes in order for them to level up and move forward in their life. They may feel stuck. This is where the wrong women can come into your life. They see this energy, this alignment that you have, and they may not be willing to do the work, but they see that you have it. They have that. They see the higher frequency vibration that you embody, that the being, the light that you hold, and they may want to go and grab that and take it from you. Those are the ones that are not going to improve your life, improve your relationships, your mental health. They can actually do the opposite and bring you back down at a lower frequency and a lower energy, because that's where they're at. And if you allow them to, they can drain you, and then so they'll start taking. And that's where they start to take your light, and they'll start to progress in life, and maybe you start holding back. That is what's happening, because you're connected to a higher power. You're connected to the higher frequency. Now, once you connect, and then they see that, two main types of people you're going to attract into your life. People that are going to be helping you level up because they've done the work and they're higher frequencies, so you're going to have more energy, two higher energy vibes. Or you're going to have the opposite. You're going to have someone's going to drain you and leave you stuck and confused, robbed of your energy. They see that when you're glowing. They see that you're walking with purpose. There's a sense of ease, there's a sense of flow that you have as you take a step. Just your aura gives out that vibe of, I'm on my purpose, I'm with God, I know what I'm doing in life. And that happens when you retain your semen. So you may attract women that, wow, there's something about him. He's on his purpose. He's a higher frequency. I want that for me. Those are the people that drain you. Those are the people that have not done the work and they don't understand, but they want to take your light. Those are the ones you need to be protected from. You do not give the energy to people that are going to drain and rob you. You have to be very discerning of who you allow into your life and who you share your energy with.